Hello, collective. If it resonates, please take it. Okay. So the insight right now are a bit pretty dark. It's not giving love and light, so you've been warned. Okay, disclaimer. Okay, whatever they say. So I actually pre-recorded a reading for Pray With Me when I do my spiritual insights, and during that, after that, I got other messages that we're going to talk about today for you guys. Okay, so let me start. Okay, let me start off with the two things I've been meditating on in terms of trying to figure out more about it. Okay, so I first got familiar with the saying "spirit of Pharaoh" in January, and I know a lot of people have talked about the spirit of Leviathan, which is kind of like new to me in terms of a message. Okay, I know about the Leviathans in the Bible, and I know about Pharaoh in the Bible and outside of the Bible as well. So I personally linked it to biblical terms. But I found out spirit of Pharaoh and Leviathan are kind of buzzwords, so mainstream sayings like how people go around and say it's from flame and karmic and things that will elevate the algorithm. Okay, that's pretty much what it is. Because God will open my eyes to certain things, and if a lot of people do the same thing, trust and believe it's the algorithm that has put in okay. And but the emphasis on this message is that um, the Leviathans are the Levites from Leviathans are people like the Israelites in the Bible. Okay, I first thought it was linked to people being judgmental, how people will go around and basically ten command you because you're not a correct or righteous or perfect Christian, right? Something of this nature. So people go around and be like they have a spirit of Leviathan on them, okay? But according to theologians and scholars and buzzwords on within the biblical community or spiritual community, is basically linked to people trying to hinder your progress, something of like destiny stealer type of thing. Okay, um, that didn't like make sense to me. Like, let me read because I have put down my own interpretation of those two words, but let's do a little quick on what I can find on Google, so I don't be saying things to say things. So, Leviathan spirit, according to Google, it is the spirit that many associate to be of demonic oppression. Okay, it's a spirit that ruins the truth. So, like they tamper with the truth. So, if people mention they have the spirit of Leviathan, they tamper with the truth and they have some sort of demonic entity, or they're trying to depress you with a demonic entity, according to Google slash YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna just go with what did I write down? Let's see. I actually wrote down the biblical term of it all. So in the Bible, in the actual Bible, not based on Google or people's interpretations, buzzwords, mainstream sayings, according to the Bible, to simply put it, aside from being a people from the Levi, right? As some Levi's, okay? Um, is actually word for Hebrewic word for serpent, okay? Dragon, a sea serpent. So one of the three. Now, if I ever mention the Leviathan spirit, they are a freaking snake, okay? So I'm gonna start off with that. Long story short, some of you guys could be dealing with somebody that has this serpent like snake like spirit. They're trying to snake you. They've been snaking you. Okay. They could also have an entity if we're going to be basing it on buzzwords and or Google. Um, so there's that. Some of you guys could be dealing with somebody that has a serpent like energy, okay, or a demonic entity, or trying to suppress you with a demonic entity. So, for instance, um, NPCs, soulless beings, people that can easily be possessed by demonic, or I would say frequencies, okay? Um, we will add the Leviathan spirit into this equation, okay? So, some of you guys are going through this. It is the full moon today, and a lot of shenanigans takes place during the full moon and new moon. I've noticed this for years, and it seems to be a thing, and I feel like it's going to be a thing ongoing. Okay, uh, so yeah, some of you guys are dealing with this Leviathan spirit, snake-like spirit right now. Like I always say, it's time for you to cleanse your energy. It's time for you to pray. It's time for you to meditate. Okay, heavy on the prayer, heavy on the cleansing, heavy on the fasting. Okay, especially if they have an entity and it's been going on for a while. Number two, spirit of Pharaoh. Again, I thought it was linked to what Pharaoh did with the Israelites in the Bible, because that's all I know about it personally. Um, I don't remember what I said when I first tuned into this message in January, as in at the beginning of January. Um, but I have linked it to spirit of confusion or spirit of chaos. So somebody that wants to advertently bring chaos or confusion into your life. Excuse my speech impendency. Okay. Um, so yeah, so somebody wants to bring confusion or chaos into your life. This is actually currently happening or will happen. Same thing with the spirit of Leviathan. Okay. The remedies, how to mitigate this: prayer, fasting, meditating, okay, and cleansing. There we go. So, I know that was long, excuse me, but I just had to break it down. First things first, there is somebody named Jessica that have the entire message I got. Demon Jessica, Jessica Demon, okay? I don't know if somebody's in an argument or Jessica is being inhabited by a Leviathan spirit right now. So either somebody is blaming Jessica to be in this frequency, or Jessica is dealing with somebody that have this Leviathan spirit. Okay, hopefully it makes sense. Um, like I say, cleanse. Jessica, if it's you, you need to cleanse. You need to pray. You need to meditate. You need to fast. If it's somebody else that is accusing you or whatever in terms of Jessica, you cleanse, you fast, all that, okay? And then we have, actually, in terms of spirit of Pharaoh, I also added spirit of oppression. I feel like that's much better than spirit of confusion and chaos. Okay. I don't know what I said in January, and I'm not quite sure if you guys are too happy about me explaining. Just Google it: Spirit of Leviathan, Spirit of Pharaoh. If you don't like my breakdowns, you can go and search for yourself. But I'm gonna go with Spirit of Oppression for Pharaoh and somebody being snake like when it comes to the Leviathan, or being judgy, like judging you for being not what the Bible say according to a T. Okay, I'm gonna still go with this. Okay, actually I will, but and I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay. So the next message here is this: somebody's gonna get married at 43. Congratulations. Um, so at 43, marriage is on point for you. It's solidified. At 43, the wedding is here. Okay. Congratulations. And then we also got another message. I don't know if somebody's ill, but the message I got was CPR. This is an entirely different message from everything else that I mentioned here. Somebody needs CPR, or somebody doesn't know how to do CPR. Okay, maybe you need to study how to take CPR. I feel like somebody's going to be yelled at for not doing the correct CPR. Okay, or they need somebody to do CPR, and it's the frustration of not having this as as a skill. Okay, so as an yeah, as a skill basically. Okay, so there we go. Somebody's calling. Let's rehash. Somebody's calling Jessica a demon, or Jessica dealing with a demon. Somebody's gonna get married at 43. Congratulations, and somebody's in need of CPR or something about CPR. Okay. And the spirit of Pharaoh and Leviathan, you can Google that. Okay, collective, thank you for stopping by. I think tomorrow, I am not quite sure, I may or may not do your music channelings. We shall see. Okay, if this speech impendency improves a bit, I'll be back. If not, it will be a little glimpse of me doing messages of this nature, okay? So thank you for stopping by. As always, good luck in your journey in life, okay? Let me see if there is any more messages. No. Okay. Please check out the other ones that are like in a collective scale as well. Because I do get specifics, and if I do like a card based reading, or you basically can see me, right? I go into more details, okay? But YouTube has been on me about my titles not being algorithm based, okay? So I'm trying my best, okay? So now probably gonna reference every other reading that hasn't been up there in terms of the algorithm. So I will link it down below. It's titled I Want You Back. Okay. I want my baby back. And then also one other audio insight as well. Obviously, if it resonates, go ahead. But thank you for stopping by nonetheless.